YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Jazzy Time with your host, Bailey. I don't know if you guys saw the last henna video I did, but I mentioned that I was going to attempt a very big, we'll call it big, face paint for everybody. And we're actually going to do Venom. You guys know Venom from, sorry, armpit shot. Woo. Sorry. Just trying to keep all my long hairs out of the way. Ouch. Because this is a pretty big paint. It comes down onto the neck because Venom's got a big mouth, kind of like me. So, I've inquired the help of my large tools, and I'll show those all to you in just a second. So, for this face paint tutorial, you'll need a small variety of colors. Again, I'm always using my same Silly Farm brand water activated hypoallergenic face paint, and I have my Snazaroo white. I've got my black, so gonna need black. We've got red. I've got dark pink, and I've got a little bit of my Amazon green because we're going to do some nasty green slime inside of the mouth. Some orange to highlight the teeth, and that is all we need for colors. For brushes, I have my... I've got my number 6. It's my smaller flat brush. I have my green angled brush. I have my orange, my soft rounded tip brush. I have my, believe it or not, this is considered my small 1/2-inch brush for semi-large areas, and this is my big 1-inch because we got lots of surface to cover, you know. And for this project, I have 2 glasses of water, and I have my clean / dirty stained thingamajig towel. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So I'm using my actually no. I just get. I'm gonna use my number 6 to start actually with my white. And oh my god, I always forget to clean my brushes. Clean. Maybe that's better. Much better. Hi, let's go. So, I'm going to trace off the eye area for Venom. And yes. So your actual eyes don't play any part in this paint. They're going to be covered in black, and they're just going to disappear. So that's what we have so far. I'm actually going to do a little bloop on the top there. So that's what I get for the eyeballs. And I'm going to wait to fill them in. So I'm going to wipe off that brush. And with that same brush, with the red now, we're going to trace off our mouth area before we start filling anything in. So. And same thing with your lips. Your lips are not going to play any part in this design. Everything's going to be hidden. Sorry guys, I know I always get quiet when I try to concentrate on these things because I'm really only going off of a photo. And it's pretty difficult. So I have this whole entire area is going to be the mouth, just so that you know. And I'm just going to try and just so that I know. So I've marked that area off there just so that I know that's going to be my tongue, and then we're going to detail it properly. So I'm going to stick those colors away. Actually, no. Yes, we are. And we're going to go in with our black, with our big brush. Big and little brush. I'm going to use this brush to kind of go around my white, and then the bigger one to fill in all of this area. So, Pausey BRB, because this is a very large area and I don't want to waste the video with all of that. I want to use it more for detail. So, be right back. I will add in the black. Boo! Okay, so as you can see, like I said, your eyes and your mouth do not play a part in this design. So I have gone and I have filled in outside the mouth, and I have brought my shoulder pieces down, and I've just kind of filled this in, and also up around the eyes. And I've also done the black marks inside. Ooh, I forgot one. Black marks inside of the eyes. And now I'm going to go ahead and fill the white in on the eyes, and then we're going to detail a little bit of the corners and that together to depth in the eye socket. So I will be right back. Okay, so I just filled in the eyes there, as you can see. So now I'm going back in with my number 6 here, and I'm just taking very small amounts of black onto my white. And just mixing, trying to make a move. Get out a little bit of a gray. Now, I want a really, really kind of like palish gray just to kind of highlight the eye a little in the little rounded areas. It's because, you know, gives it a little more definition. So I'm just going in with very, very little of this gray. Just kind of contouring the eye a little. Just like so, ever so lightly. Okay, now I'm going to take my orange brush here, and I'm going to only fill in just the tongue area, and I'll be right back, and then we will detail that further together. Okay, so I've just filled in only the tongue for now, and also I'm going into like the corners of the mouth and filling those in, because we're going to, that's like the meat piece of the mouth on Mr. Venom here. We don't want to extend it down too far. Because we need room for all them nasty teeth. So I've kind of extended it down to the middle there. Yeah. And then we're also going to just thicken the bottom of our mouth, as well as the top. And all right. So with that same brush, I'm going to take a little bit of black, and we're going to come up off the middle here. We're going to bring it right back down to the outside. And then we're going to follow that on through. And then I'm going to wipe a little bit of that paint off, because now we're going to just darken that tongue on the one side. You can also use your finger. I usually do. It helps push that out. And also a little bit just on the top there. So that's what I've got. I just highlighted the bottom of the tongue and the top there. Now with that dark pink, same brush, washed out, and then filled We're going to do the opposite side of the tongue. And just kind of give that top a highlight. Now we're also going to do a little bit of white on that, so don't worry, because I know it doesn't look like much from this distance. And we're also going to put a little bit of that pink. On the gum line. Okie dokie. And dookie 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 dookie. So I'm gonna go back now to my number 6 with my white, and we're going to mark out. It's okay if you go over the red, because we will fix it. Doesn't matter what they look like, doesn't matter how thick they are, how pointy they are, how many you have. You're going to mark off your teeth. And if it runs in with your red like mine just did, that's okay. So now I'm going to go fill my teeth in, let them dry, and then I'm going to double fill them so that they're nice and bold. So, Pausey, BRB. Okay, so I just done my teeth in the first coat, and while I'm waiting, we're actually going to go in on the tongue here and use our finger, and we're going to blend in a little bit of that white. Just like that. I'm also taking a little bit just along the bottom, not too much, just so that you kind of get that effect off the bottom of the tongue. So I'm going to pause, and I'm going to refill in the teeth one more time, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have filled in the teeth twice. And now we're just going to take our orange, that same number 6 brush, and we don't need a whole lot of water because we want our paint to be a little thick when we're doing this. And just at the base of the teeth, and then use your finger to kind of blot it in. And you're doing this along the gum line here. I know it's kind of hard to see the lower part of my chest here. I'm sorry. And then you're just gonna, I always use my finger to just kind of blend it in. It's okay. It looks kind of smushy right now, but once we add the black inside the mouth and then we detail the teeth and all this, it'll look fantastic. So again, at the base of the tooth, you just kind of want to carry that down with your finger. Not too much. Because you just kind of want it to look a little icky. And then one more time again. Same thing with your black. Just add just a touch to the very, very base of those teeth. And then we're just going to smudge it in along the gum line. And you want to make sure you're dabbing while it's still wet, or you're just going to have dots near your teeth. Okie dokie. So now, again, I'm going to pause, and I'm just going to fill in down here by the teeth in this area here, and I will be right back. All right. Looking pretty scary. So, we're pretty much good for the black. We now just need to add some white highlight in the mouth. So, I am going to sort of trace the top of the tongue. And sorry, I did mention, I'm using my angled brush for this. And now I'm going to go in and just kind of add, I'm adding the saliva. Ever so lightly over the tongue. Anywhere you want it to be. You can have it hanging down off the tongue. And the saliva kind of makes the design what it is. With the angled brush to kind of get these thicker marks is I'm just dragging it down and then turning the brush to kind of give that drop look. Okay, just like so. Don't have to add too much. And then clean out the angled brush really, really well. And I'm gonna go in with my my Amazon green now, and just add a little bit of that green. To my white. It kind of gives them nasty green, toxic saliva. All right. So there we have it. If I kind of an illusion is what you're going for there. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this Venom tutorial. I'm going to try and get a little closer so you guys can see. So yeah, that's my version of the Venom face paint. Sorry it went on so long, but it was a very big piece. So click, comment, like, subscribe, share with the universe. Keep coming back, YouTube. You know I love you. Follow me on, I'm not going to stick this to my face, but follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. Pinterest and Instagram, BC_Jazzy_time. You can also follow me on Facebook, Bailey Clarke. Try this out. It's so awesome. Give it a shot. Show me. I'd love to see you guys try it out. Yeah, keep coming back. I've got more in store. So yeah, stay tuned and stay jazzy. Just doing a last minute pose.